Hello, and welcome back to Journey to Rooted Hold. We just finished up the invisibility level, and we are now on the 8th level. Many neophyte smite masters just out of clearing school upon defeating their first dungeon roach believe that they are now prepared for the full range of overgrown vermin a dungeon has to offer. They couldn't be more mistaken. Recorded conversations of Pillibus Stromp Smite Master. Right, so we are back. And a couple of, this is a very memorable level. I think possibly the most memorable level of Journey to Rooted Hold for me, and we'll see why once we get through it. So Ortho Squares, I commented on that last time. I believe this is their first appearance in an official hold.
Nasty bits of squirm, hard to predict. Oh, how I wish I could kill these things with my sword. And this one's on the small size, too. Maybe I can set a trap for it.
And of course, Serpents. An enemy whose AI makes no sense at all when you're new to DROD, but eventually you kind of get a handle on it. So we cannot cut it with our sword, but kind of like that old Snakes game. And if they get stuck in a dead end, then not good for them. So we can do that. And once it's trapped somewhere, it just shrinks down to nothing.
What are these? There is some kind of force that is in the way.
Yeah, Ortho Squares cannot move diagonally. Oh good, it doesn't light up the whole Ortho field anymore.
It'll be hard to slip past serpents with these in place.
Alright, so that's a simple two-room section here, forcing us to interact with Ortho Squares and Serpents before we get to the rest of the level. Okay, this room is not required. There is nowhere to kill the Serpents. We could kill them against each other, but there'd always be one left alive.
Good thing they can't cross force arrows. I can probably take care of these later.
And we need that orb. Once we get up here, this is going to be easy to deal with. To get up there, we need to hit this, which means that we have to, well, first of all, we have to come from down here, but we also have to have cleared the level in order to get there. Well, let's get started. Wubbas, they make their return. No snakes here. Clear the room and reach the green door without any wubbas leaving the wooden floor. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Oops, of course, they're gonna move. What am I doing? I don't want them on that side, I want them on this side. Okay, so as long as I never step to the right here, these wubbas should be nice and contained. I don't expect this to be a particularly difficult challenge. Well, it will be if I do stuff like that. Yeah. Step there. And that wubba will never be able to leave the wooden floor. And again, this is all pretty straightforward, because the way these chambers are laid out, there's not really any risk of backtracking, as long as you just kind of do them one at a time. Got those ones, they can just be stuck down there forever. It's a little bit of a control challenge, but get through. Boys in their boxes. I guess I did. Did I have to use my sword there? Yes, I did have to use my sword there to prevent that last wubba from moving. Alright, and more blue doors. Room is kind of a mess. Oops. Pay attention. So if I go up here, I can go down this way. What opens this? Nothing, but it can be closed. Okay. Let's just keep going. Ah, this room. Snake manipulation device. Each orb will close the doors next to them but open the surrounding doors. Thus, the snakes will be drawn to the bait, but the bait will not come to any harm. Yeah, so each of these kind of do the same sort of thing. The doors directly adjacent to the orb close, but everything within 2 of that opens, it looks like. Yep. No, within 3 even. Okay, so it's a diamond. Small diamond closes, large diamond opens. And, of course, these are opened by the snakes. This releases all the snakes. Okay, so my goal initially is to release all the snakes. Whoops. Right, and then we need to start closing a bunch of these doors. No, let's not. See, I want... Maybe I'll just be really inefficient and sit here while I wait for roaches to build up. Because that should kill... Yeah. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. I guess... Oh, right, I need to actually hit the orbs. I could go for you now, so I guess I will. Did I hit all these? I didn't hit this one, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. A little bit annoying to make our way through all of this, but not too bad. All the roach queens are open, so at this point, let's just kill them. We'll not be getting a high score on this for sure. Whoops. That's fine. Alright, that's one room down. Well, another room down. Another blue door. Blue doors everywhere. I think this might be the first level to really make extensive use of blue doors. To level clear gates. Just another reason why this is a memorable level. Alright, how am I going to kill these serpents? I can kill them here. Or I can kill them on roaches. Kind of my two options. Let's opt for roaches. We're just gonna, just gonna seal them off. Kill everything in this little quadrant. And then... how do you want to do this? Will they eventually get down here? I guess so, but it'll be a lot more efficient to do something like that. Come on. Oh, right, you move before the serpents. The serpents move. Of course they do. There we go. There's one. You're on vertical. That's not great. Now you're on horizontal. Well, we can do that, I guess. And you're on vertical, okay. Just a little bit of sneak clock usage there. Alright, and if we go this way, that lets us get through there. Can accidentally hit the wall on the way, I guess. One of these, and it's a scroll behind a green door. It's the best kind of challenge scroll, Insoluble Seal of Approval. Oops, so I need to... Well, I think I know what that's going to be. Yep, don't kill the last snake here, we have to kill the last snake here. This is a one-time use thing. So really, like, that's hardly even a challenge. The challenge is getting into the room and not dying. Okay, well, we hit a checkpoint. Which should be good. Yep. Okay. Horizontal, there we go, up you go. Oops, let's just stand here. This way, any serpents going there should automatically go up. Okay, time to vacate. Well, we've dealt with most of them. Snakes will naturally want to move to the top right. Should be able to... So we should be able to kill them that way, but I guess not. Okay, there's another one. So if you were on vertical preference, that would work. On horizontal, it won't. But at this point, I'm basically just going to be kind of running around here over and over until this just happens to work. Okay, horizontal preference is fine. We got there in time. And then you should be on vertical. There we go. Where have all the serpents gone?
Oh, come on. Why ram a load of snakes into a room like this?
Forgot about that. That's the fastest time, somehow. Don't strike the orb. Yep. Well, it's not too bad. It's just a, it's just a process to get through it. Rooms like that have the potential to be really nasty, but that one was fairly forgiving, I think. Alright, we have made it to Snakes on Orthosquares. Fun combination, since your main advantage that you have over the snake is the fact that you can move diagonally. As far as maneuverability goes, anyway. Allows you to get some distance, but that has been robbed from us. Now, we still have the advantage of being able to stand on arrows. A lot of scrolls in this room. Snakes cannot go on arrows. Well, serpents cannot go on arrows. So I could just sit here and wait. And eventually, some of them should die. In fact, I could probably just do that. I could have done that with the door closed. Alright, so if I do something like this. Go, move count, go! Okay, there's one left. Good enough. So with only one of these serpents left, just run around. I could probably kill the serpent. You're on horizontal preference. That's unfortunate. Oh, right, vertical preference. It's like, why would you do that? But no, it makes sense. Those are broken walls, so I could... get the serpent in like that. Alright. Here... 86th place. What's the deal with this room? Hit the orbs to open that, gives us a nice killing trap there for the serpents.
This could be messy.
Hi, Alf. Oh, you know what?
Oh,
This could
hey,
be messy.
there you are.
Follow me.
Yep.
Thanks, Alf. Oh, can't get in there. And that's opened by that. Now that would let me back out. What opens this? Yeah, the fact that health can't be killed by most monsters is rather handy at times. Totally broke this room, but I think that's probably okay. These snake trains are a weird thing. I don't know, I haven't seen very many good rooms that use snake trains. Okay, so... oh right, there was a trapdoor here, so actually what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to come in here, bump the door, and then Half would go and do it for me. And I guess it would demonstrate that Half doesn't get eaten by snakes as he runs through there. As it stands, that's my way out. I cannot get there. I cannot. I have to come up this way to ever open that door. Okay. Oh, right.
Get the door.
Not possible.
Out.
Going.
Alright, well, that's a room. We cleared it. One of my favorite aspects of Journey to Rooted Hold is that you just occasionally get rooms with Half in it. Half in them. Which doesn't happen in any of the other holds. It's nice to have some Half puzzles, and there are some really good custom holds that do Half, but this is the only official one that does. Challenge, enter from the north. Okay, I guess we're not solving this now. How do I... well, okay, I could traverse the room to get there. Let's see, blue door... maybe? I'd rather not traverse that room if I don't have to. A snake manipulation device, yep. Oh, I can go through this way as well. This will let me back? Yes, okay. Okay, well, this let me in here, but then tunnel skips the room, but I can't because it's blocked. So I could come in this way and a whole bunch of stuff happens. Another blue door. So no point in doing that until we've cleared the whole level. We could come down this way and clear it, and then that would also let us get into there. And yes, we can do that. Okay, that's going to be the easiest way to do all the things that I want to do. Okay, kill a bunch of queens. I remember this room being weirdly hard, too. Maybe just because I was really bad at dealing with roaches? Maybe the ortho squares were messing me up like that. No, let's, okay, well, I somehow survived this. Queen kind of got away, but... that's fine. Yeah, the ortho squares are just kind of weird. Alright, well, enter from the north. And now we can go all the way back through to enter this way again if we want to, I guess. So entering from the north, how does this make this room any easier or harder? Well, presumably harder. I appreciate that the scroll is placed here and not here. Although... it means you can't read the scroll if you enter from this entrance. It's fine. We know what it says. So we don't really get a choice here. We have to do that. We could have, you know, done some sneaky serpent stuff first, I guess. I could also jump around like this if I really wanted to, using the tunnels. That opens that. That's all that opens. Okay, so there are no orbs at this point. The trick is just to kill the serpents using webbas on ortho squares. I guess the trick might be with this part. It might be tricky to get webbas through here. Do I want you out? Oops, let's go all the way down. Oh, kill that serpent. Webba moves first? No. I'm not going to be able to get you here. Not like that. I will be able to from here, though, pretty easily. Okay, I guess we'll wait one more turn. Okay. Can't kill this serpent. We're gonna have to go in. That's fine. How do we deal with this roach queen? Chase her here, I chase her out here. I need her to be stuck on... I feel like I should almost restart the room because it's going to be so much work to get her out at this point. Let's actually get you out at this point. We can maneuver you through like this. Like so. We can't even... Yeah, we can't even push the queen out from that spot because there are too many roaches in there. We get there quickly enough? I think not. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, we managed to block. Managed to block one, which lets us do that. Okay. Yeah, having the Wubba right up next to those arrows is a big problem. Oh. Need to be a little bit more mindful of what I'm actually trying to accomplish here. The Roach Queen had gotten out of the way. Alright. There we go. Okay. So from here, let's just wait until the spawn cycle because I don't want to cause any more problems that way. Okay, you know what? You just go. Okay. Now we should just be able to kill all the roaches. What have I done? That's why I hit the checkpoint. Ortho squares. Ah! You chose poorly. Also kind of funny that if you had another Wubba here, you'd actually be stuck. You could get the achievement, but not be able to get out of the room. Alright, well, that was a room. Not one of my favorite rooms, but I got it done. Alright, let's check out the green door. We're invisible. we need to drop this? No, we can't drop this, because if we do, there's no way to get the serpent through. We need the serpent to get through to prevent the roaches from getting into places like this. So I think... do something like that. Serpent blocks this, so when we open all the ways out for the roaches, we should now be able to get the roaches out. Oh, okay, I'm not able to short circuit that. Oh. I could have done it there. The same deal here. Yeah, I guess we could have carried it over one more, but that's fine. Ah, really? Again, I could have done it from there. Okay. Okay, I just remembered something at the very last moment there. I have to kill the serpent, and that's going to involve... I can't drop this, so I have to use a roach. Okay. This isn't actually how I want to do this. I want to... Whoops. Not get the queen stuck on these force arrows, which means I have to do that for one move. Might as well just sit here until the serpent gets all the way through. Oops. Get the serpent around. Okay, and if I do that, it's fine, and then we just have this queen to deal with. Actually... No, because if she... That'll stop her from getting in there, but I can't get the roach out. Well, I guess we'll go around again. Orb is placed just to make a nuisance of itself. And there we go. I feel like I didn't really commentate a whole lot on what I was doing in that room. But, got it done. Let's check out this tunnel. Blue door. Okay. As you can see, this is, yeah, quite a big level. Oh no, that was a challenge scroll. That wasn't a way to go.
What did I miss?
Another health sighting. Okay, we'll just open the trap for the serpents and then get in here so that we can start manipulating them around more easily. You'll be on horizontal, so we can do that. That's fine. You're about to go vertical. That's unfortunate. Oh, we can get through like that. Not too bad, just dancing back and forth. And this, how does that let us get through? It lets us go through here, which we've already cleared. Okay, good. So...
Oh, hey, there you are.
we just go as quickly as we can here. Do we die? Yes.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Don't have a choice. We have to hit this. If we do that, we can give ourselves enough time to escape from you. Vertical. Just, oh, this one died. Okay. Trying to manipulate this one up here, which I just did by doing that. Okay, as for you... okay, well, I get a choice, I guess. Horizontal, horizontal, you're gonna be on vertical. Every 5 turns, changing horizontal or vertical preference. I guess I'm gonna make a token explanation of that sort without actually explaining what's going on. Where do I go from here? I go this way. I'm not worried about this one. I don't have to lead it up here, but I'll be able to do that from this island easily enough. Alright. Vertical, horizontal. 1, 2, 4. There we go. That orb toggles. Okay. Oh, it just happened to die anyway. Oh, right. Can't do that. You're kind of making a nuisance of yourself. There we are. How do I want to do this? Horizontal. Like that. Vertical, okay. And another toggle for what it's worth. And from here we just step in this row and it should solve itself eventually. It's a weird room. Wait a minute, what was Half doing there?
I'm back.
Alpha's here. I leave. Come through. He starts moving forward. Weird. Oh, and I got exit level. Okay. I did get exit level, so all the blue doors will be open now.
I think it's safe over there now. Wait here and I'll be back soon.
Okay. Those opens from that. Open from that. Okay, I guess I can only go down this way still. Where am I trying to get to? There. Okay, so I have to go back to that room, which I'm right next to. I don't think I've missed any challenges or secrets. But this is the part of the hold where I don't really have a clear memory of that sort of thing anymore. I don't know why, it's always like the first few levels that just stand out more. Maybe it's because I binged a lot of these holds when I first played them, and as a result, I only really remember what I was doing early on, and then everything kind of blurs together after that point. But anyway, yeah, I'm not seeing any secrets. I mean, there's a bunch of ways I haven't gone yet, but that's all blue door stuff. Turn back. No, seriously, turn back. Trust me. Turn back. Turn back. This is your final warning. Turn back. Okay, this is your final warning. Turn back. I was wondered why they had all these scrolls. Like, what horrible thing is gonna be... Oh, it's Wubbas. Okay, that's what the horrible thing is. No, it's right. So we have a room that we have to clear here. Room that we have to clear. See, that's gonna lock us in. Let's not do that. Scroll down here. Where we can hit that and gain access. Okay, that'll close that, but it'll give us access to this. Here's a mechanism that we cannot get through. We have to hit this orb while we're in here. Alright. Well, let's kill the serpents anyway. Wubbas, you are needed. Your time has come. Also, we would like this to not be plugged up with Wubba, because we're going to be coming out that way once we've dealt with the serpents. Alright, oops. Yeah, that's the last square I can move. Alright, so... Oh, just one more to go. That was easy.
Now, how do I get out?
I kind of got lucky with the Wubbas there. Well, we've got green doors up here.
This wall's crumbly. A way out. Or not.
Okay, no way out there.
Hello again.
Eek.
I've used far too many resources chasing you around. But here, the career of the Delver Beethro Budkin ends.
Right. Okay, and then so the Slayer's here. Slayer hits the orb, which forces us to go out this way.
Prepare for your removal.
I'm just looking at this room to see if there's anywhere I can kill the Slayer. I mean, I can, just not easily. I'm sure I could find a way. Maybe using the Wubbas as well, but that just seems like a pain. You know what? Let's not. Let's instead do this, where, let's see, if we hit that... Well, if we hit that, then it's not good for us. So let's let the Slayer come in here. Slayer has started to turn. Okay, so what happens here is I hit this, which closes those. Slayer's Wisp is cut off by a door, so he turns to hit the orb that'll open the door. Didn't listen, did you? No, it's not that bad. Just a Slayer.
Wait there, I'll be along shortly.
Snake Train. This is actually a fairly decent Snake Train room. Right, but I would say that the reason this level is so memorable is because You clear the entire level, but then you've kind of got this other puzzle where you have to go through the entire level again with the Slayer chasing you. And it's kind of cleverly set up that way. Is there any way I could have done that all in a single cycle?
Cut me if you can.
Maybe not. Hitting all of the everything. Okay, hit that orb. Let's get a little bit further in. Slayer is going to be our serpent killing device, I guess. There's one.
Removal.
I was hoping to get the... Well, I got the Slayer onto the arrow anyway. Which should get him out of our way. Yes, because we don't have to go down that passage in order to get to the roaches. If we had to go around this way, it would be an issue, because he'd block us with the hook. Okay, broken wall. Big ambush here. If you don't notice that,
Slaying time.
gonna get
Good
killed.
thing the architect wasn't paying attention. I'd have been roach meat if that hole wasn't there.
Yep, I had to use it. Alright, let's just stand over here. Slayer makes an unbrained move to me. Because he doesn't have a path. And there we go.
Unassailable.
Although we still have to get out of here. I think the fastest way to do that is going to be just to reset the Slayer. Leave the room.
Wait there. I'll be along shortly.
And then we can ignore most of this. On the second pass. How odd. Just a random tile of floor there. Alright, this should look familiar.
There you are.
We hit that. No health this time. Okay, temporarily cut the Slayer off. That lets us take this passage, which is why this is set up the way it is, because you need health to get through here. There's just some clever multi-pass room design here.
Wait there.
If
Along shortly.
we could fight the Slayer on ortho squares. That sounds like something I never want to do. Alright, yeah, so we never really used this mechanism, but it's another one of these. We have to... an orb mechanism we need the Slayer's help for. Hit this orb, open those doors, that's going to lock us in here, so if the Slayer hits that orb and opens it, and then... Well, for one thing, that'll close this as well. But then we hit this, and this will open, and then the Slayer will be stuck in here, except probably trying to hit that orb over and over to get out. I don't know, it's going to be messy. We'll find a way to make it work, though.
Keep running, Delver.
Before that, though, something I want to do.
Strike.
And I failed.
Wait there. I'll be along shortly. I am unassailable.
Ah, it's because you're making short-range moves. That's why it's a problem. Yeah, no, I can't. I was gonna try to kill the Slayer using this wall, but it's not quite set up to let me do that. Maybe down here would be easier. Yeah. What am I doing? I want to be this way. Get ourselves the Slayer of Slayers achievement. It was pointed out to me in the comments of the previous video that when I killed the Slayer in the invisibility invisibility potion level, I didn't actually get the achievement for killing the Slayer when I wasn't supposed to. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. However, this room demonstrates a way you can, enforce not actually killing the Slayer, which is kind of what modern architecture does, I guess, with Slayers. Is the Slayer itself isn't really all that much of a threat once you know how to deal with it, but you can make a mechanism like this where you're forced to use the Slayer, and that prevents you from just killing it. So, well, that's been dealt with. Let's see. I want you to face a different way, but you're not going to. Okay, well, there we go. That works, right, because you hit that in order to get out. And the reason we want to do that is so that I can hit this orb, which lets me get out this way. Top secret, this two-man dual locking mechanism is designed to foil most delvers, as they, as a rule, travel alone. Alright, but I think I could have used Half to help me with that just as easily as the Slayer. Probably more easily than the Slayer. Let's not trigger that. It's not going to matter too much, because once I do this, Slayer's going to not know how to use tunnels. I think if I broke this and entered in here, there would be no Slayer, and then I'd have to redo the entire sequence again to get up to here. Does the Slayer spawn in this room? He does. And it was also really quiet when we're at this distance.
The Empire commands your removal.
Alright, that lets us go in here for the first time. Which lets us hit that to get out, and also hit this to get in here. This little mechanism just exists to force me to get the wisp to touch, I guess. Maybe I could have been more efficient about it, but it's fine. Not thinking too hard about which way I'm going here, just kind of going for the blue doors. Right, and this closes everything except for this way here. Alright, that'll buy me some time, Beethro says. Ah, and here we are. And this lets us get out this way.
Half, listen close. There's a man down here dressed in purple. You saw him before.
Yeah, the Slayer.
He's looking for me. I think he wants to kill me.
Can't you stop him? I mean, you're the best swordsman ever, right?
I can't stop him, Half. He's too good.
So we have to go back?
Yeah, but not the way we came. Pretty sure he's waiting back there. I got a reckoning sense I've learned to rely on. We've been heading down, sure, but also south. Miles south. We gotta be under Blorn.
I've been to Blorn before, with my cousins last year.
Quiet. So somebody told me about a passage in the sewers below Blorn. The guy couldn't open it, but it would let you in from the other side.
Just like that one in Dugan's dungeon we came through.
Exactly. I think we get to that Blorn passage by heading north here. So Half, when I drop the green door, I want you to run. Got that?
Yeah.
You bet, Uncle Beethro.
Alright, let's get the... Serpents up here.
Run, Half. I'm right behind you.
Awaken the south-facing eye before stepping on the checkerboard tiled floor. Right, so this room is quite interesting. I remember this. So what happens is we can kind of...
Aha! I felt you were here.
We can kind of go in here, but as soon as we wake up one of the eyes, the lights turn all red and the Slayer appears. So I can just skip like this, but...
Aha!
So what this challenge is telling me to do
Aha! I felt you were here.
is to turn on puzzle mode. Yeah, is to activate the Slayer, whereas the easy way to do this... let's see... Here is where you're forced to wake up an eye. So you could start here and have the Slayer appear. But we're gonna have to do it the hard way, and that means... Oh, that was weird. Why did it take you so long to...
Aha! I felt you were here.
Character Slayer. Wait. Character Slayer. Wait. Slayer. Okay, but that's not enough time for me to kill the Slayer. I guess this is another room where I could just kill the Slayer, and that would probably make things easier. But let's do it. Let's do it properly. Well, this might not work, actually. Okay, get the wisp right on our tail. Right, and then we're gonna have to... Yeah, this is... not great. I can kind of do this. I wonder if this will... Whoops. I wonder if this will be enough. Well, not if I mess up like that. Certainly.
I will give you the hook.
Oh no, I've trapped myself. Okay, let's be a little bit more careful about this. So it's just a whole bunch of diagonals like this. Okay, this is a pretty easy pattern.
Slaying time.
Alright. Do I want to wake up all these eyes? I think I do, because the less turning I have to do, the better. Hold on. If I go for that checkpoint, I'm gonna get trapped. Okay, I guess we're just not gonna hit the checkpoint then. Let's see if that's enough space that I gave myself. Does not look like it.
I am
Oh.
unassailable.
Got the Slayer distracted again. Okay. But the Slayer is definitely going to get in here. Right, and the problem with this is... Well, I can... Whoops.
Come closer and strike.
I can push him. But... I don't think I can get past him in this kind of a corridor. Which means everything I did there isn't going to work. Now this is pretty terrible because he's just going to move like this, diagonally through all that. So... well, a couple of things actually. I'm pretty sure I can get past the Slayer. Here.
Cut me if you can.
Yeah. So we can kill all the eyes in advance. Well, most of the eyes. These ones are fine. Okay, well, and if I do that... No, I'm trying to... Well, that didn't do what I wanted. Yeah, and the thing is... No, that's really the best I can do, isn't it? What I was doing before. This is so much worse than what I was doing before. Because now I'm just... like, I'm done.
Cut me if you can. Slaying time.
Well... I guess we'll give this one a try and see how it does. The answer is going to be not very well. Oh, we got through the eyes though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Slaying time.
Okay, well, we got to distract the Slayer again, but the Slayer's just so far away. I'm sure there's a way I can do this with the Wisp Trail, but at this point, I kind of just want to kill the Slayer, because I think that'll be easier. So I guess that's what I'm going to do.
Aha! I felt you were here. Slaying time.
Okay, let's get you... What are you doing? What am I doing? Yeah, because there's no good spot to do a corner kill. Okay. You get all the way over here.
I am unassailable.
Ah. Screwed up the wisp. I'm trying to do the same kind of kill that I did in
Cut me if you can.
in the previous level. But I feel like There's just not enough space here.
Mistake.
Yeah, so we're facing the same way. Maybe we can pull it off here. Yep. Okay. Just not in the mood for the wisp manipulation right now. I'm pretty sure I've done that before, though. This is still, like I said, I think level 10 is the last level that I did. Or that I got to? Somewhere around there. Last time I played through this with the challenges. Wake me up before you go. Right, and then the other challenge that we're going for.
The wisp will find you. The hook will follow.
Alright, and this looks like the end of the level.
The wisp will find you. The hook will follow.
Oh, I actually went a little bit longer than I wanted to this time.
Oh, rot.
Well, I guess we'll solve this, just get to the stairs, next time. That's a big level. Yep, so stairs level 9 next time. I will see you then.